guys? Just woke up to a package on my doorstep. Gonna explain everything up to this point in case anybody was wondering what happened to the Gladius. You were doing videos and then they just stopped. So the reality of it is, uh, I think the Gladius that I had, that unit might have taken on some water. And it would only work for like 15 or 30 seconds and then it would just stop working altogether. It was very unfortunate. So I have that unit right here. This one will be going in for repairs. This is going back. What's up, Sean? This is going to go ahead and go back to Chasing Innovation. They did send me another one here to play with because this one has issues. It's like $4,000 right here. This feels crazy holding both of these. Um, but anyways, that one has some problems. This is the new one. Hopefully this one doesn't take on water. I'm assuming that's what happened with that one. I think it had some kind of water damage. So yeah, it didn't take off on me. It didn't perform a Hubson and say to and go back to China. It just stopped working out there in the water, and instead I had to go retrieve it. So that was very unfortunate. But I have to say, Chasing Innovation, their tech support team has been extremely cool through all of this. I've even been giving them my advice. I've been telling them things that I think might be the issue. They've been looking into all of it. So I got to give Chasing Innovation credit because they're definitely listening to the people when they give advice and they do things. So if you guys just popped in, please don't forget to smash that like button. It definitely helps. So for the moment, I have two of these. Only one of them is functioning, but it's all good, man. We'll get it all figured out. So, Les, what's up, bro? RC Voodoo, what's happening? Sean, everything watching, giving a simple click. Oh, man. Yeah, 13 watchers and still only 4 likes. Oh, 5. Now we're talking. So, hopefully tomorrow, I'm going to charge it up. I'm going to get it all connected to my device. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to take that Gladius out and actually get some of the footage I've been wanting to. So, we're going to see what happens. Nerdcopter, what's happening? First time I've seen you. Rocky, what's going on? Brian, what's happening, guys? It's been a while since I've gone live. I figured, what the heck, man, I got both of these in. I know everybody's been kind of curious what's been happening with the Gladius and why I haven't been using it, and now you're aware. I have been in talks with Chasing Innovation to get things solved, and I think we solved them. Hopefully, that new one works better than the one that they sent me originally, but like I said, they were totally cool about it. They made good on everything that they said they were going to do. It took a little while to get things hammered out because I was doing lots of testing, trying to give them some beta feedback on what I thought was happening, and so hopefully that assists them in the future. So, oh, I saw something about 3DR here. See what you got. 3DR Solo, cool quad, yes. How much is that boat? Are we talking about this thing? Is that what you're talking about? The underwater drone? 4K? Let me know. Or are you talking about my RC boat? Yes. Oh boy. Okay. So, I think after taxes, it's like $2,100, $2,100, maybe $2,200, somewhere around that price point. I mean, it does go down to 330 feet, so it's an extremely deep diving quad that shoots in 4K. It's just my unfortunate that mine did not work. My original one had lots of problems, so hopefully this one corrects that issue. So, Aaron and Andrew, what's going on, guys? Sounds like a good company. I do like that product. I think out of all of them, it is the one I've seen dive the deepest for the price point. There are some in that $1,600 range and you know, some of the other stuff, but there's a shipwreck in St. Petersburg called the Black Thorn. It has actually sank twice in its lifetime. And so I want to go check that shipwreck out. It is 241 feet down. A lot of scuba divers don't even like to go that deep, honestly, but they do go down there. So I think I want to take this down if this works. Get my buddy Jerry Munisic and take his boat out to St. Pete, throw this thing in and see if we can actually take it down and see the shipwreck. Because a lot of the cool ones that don't really get disturbed by the surface waves and storms, okay, are the ones that are out in deeper water. So this one I think is still pretty intact, keel, stern, bow. I think a lot of it is still there. And so I would love to take that down and actually get some cool footage of a shipwreck. And yeah, St. Petersburg, Florida, my friend. That would be amazing footage. Yeah, so that's the hope, is that the new one outperforms the old one, which works for 20 or 30 seconds, and then I think it just stops. I think it actually has some water damage. I think it took on some water. You never know about these waterproof seals, man. All it takes is just the smallest little seal problem, and just a tiny amount of water gets in, then the electronics go boop. So, let's see who's in here. I'm in Palm Bay. Nice. We may have to meet up sometime. I'd like to see that footage. Hey, DJ Mike TV, what's going on? So, anyways, other than that, I had another Bebop 2. Got 2 of these things now. Someone else donated a Bebop 2 to my channel with Sky Controller 2 and VR box, the VR headset. So, Miss Kathy, I want to say thank you. She ordered it and felt like it was too much bird, so she gave it to me and purchased another product. So I do have two Bebop 2s now, Sky Controller 1 and Sky Controller 2. So I'll be able to actually start playing with the Sky Controller 2 soon here and showing you guys how that works. I'm going to tell you that the white one, the one I just got, needs 2 motors. We had a little issue. Well, I didn't, but there was an issue before it was given to me, so 2 motors. Luckily they're cheap. I'll just replace them, and it does fly. There's just 2 very wobbly props. I think you can assume why, but hey man, not for everyone. So anyways, yeah. Sup, John, what's up, man? We're talking about the Gladiuses, brother. One of these is seawater. There it is. This is the one that doesn't work, and this is the one that does work. It's a quick way to spend $4 grand, man, if you felt like it. I think 4,500 between 2 of them. But I did talk to the Tampa Aquarium, and I'm going to see if I can dive their tanks. They have tons of cool fish in there, man, like exotic fish you'd never see anywhere else with the clearest water. So I'm going to see if I can talk to the Tampa Aquarium and actually throw one of these in their tanks and see if we can actually, they'll let us dive the tank. I talked to them 2 weeks ago, and they seemed like they were very game for the idea. They thought it would actually be pretty cool promotion, so see what happens. I think it would be extremely cool to dive an aquarium tank that has a lot of neat fish in it that you probably won't get an opportunity to see in the ocean. So, Brian G, what's up, man? I've been interesting. It's been interesting. I have had a very interesting week and a half. John probably knows some of that. I'm not going in depth. I just love solo. That's all that matters. So, with that being said, I will be making another video soon. Matter of fact, I'll just talk about some of it right here. You know, I started thinking the other day after talking to Peter. I don't know if you guys know his YouTube channel. He's the Basic Pilot. And he made a video that was, I think, in a sense, slightly controversial, but also good information. He just made a video about the 3DR Solo and the standards of it today in the market. And if you're not looking at it as an open source, you know, setup, then he's right. It's completely outdone by the majority of everything on the market. But that also made me think. All right, thanks for stopping in, Rocky. John, I hear you, brother. It also made me think that, you know, the Solo is 100%, I think, almost 100% moved into strictly DIY platform. There's a reason I've kind of really slowed down on pushing the Solo, because I don't think it's affordable like it was for everybody. Not newbies anyways. At one time I would have said it was great. Buy a Solo, you can pick up a gimbal for $35. Like, why wouldn't you? It just makes sense. Now it's more moved into a realm of DIY plateau almost completely here. Running out of batteries. I think they're going to make more batteries. I don't know. So we did do the battery mod. Gimbals are extremely expensive now. No matter how you look at it, it's hard to find one for under $200. So by the time you purchase a $200 drone, $200 gimbal, you're already at the price of a decent Phantom product like a Phantom 3 or, you know, whatever. I guess what I'm going for here, guys, is that the drone is DIY. That is what it has become. Almost 100% completely a DIY project. And I love that aspect, but it's not going to be for everybody. I have 3 of these things. I love to tamper, I love to modify, I love to tinker, I love to, you guys know me. I love to do those things, but that's not for everyone. So if you're currently thinking about buying a 3DR Solo, make sure that you have an understanding of a little bit of soldering skills. You're willing to take a dive on participating in group effort to keep it alive, and knowledge base is a big thing. There are plenty of 3DR solo groups out there for support, so when people say, well, it doesn't have support anymore, that's not true. There are a bunch of groups out there to support you. However, like I said, because the affordability of it has gone down, unless you really want an open source platform, you know what I'm saying? I probably would avoid the solo at this point. I'm not saying it's bad. I really am not. I don't think that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying if you're not willing to take on the project, then you probably don't want to get one. That's where I'm going with this, okay? So at one point I would have said, yes, it's great, buy one. Everybody needs one of these things. We've moved into the complete DIY plateau, I think, and I think it's just time to stop pushing the solo in that manner towards you guys, because it wouldn't be right of me. You would be jumping into a project, and I don't think a lot of you are ready for that. Some of you guys probably are, some of you aren't. It's a lot of fun. It's a very interesting bird. It's going to be around for probably at least another 3 years. So, or get one from me. Yes, John Brotherton, if you guys haven't subbed up to his channel, make sure that you guys do that. John builds some crazy solos, retractable legs, all sorts of craziness, man. He does put retracts, bait drops, green cube, open solo. John does it, just a little bit of everything. So if you haven't subscribed to John's channel, make sure you check that out. Did you see this? Sky Viper, all the brands, has embraced open source, and now yes, actually we knew about that a while ago, Rocky. Actually, the first time I met with Philip, they were still initially building the Sky Viper setup, and they hadn't even released it yet to, I thought it was Toys R Us and a couple other places, but yes, I knew about that probably close to a year ago. You provide quality reviews compared to some of these other drone channels. Thank you. I will always get hate. I am not the hate. All the I think this is funny just because everybody thinks like dislikes bother me. I don't. Let me just put this out there. I don't care. You love me, you hate me, I'm just here to give good knowledge and move on with life. You know what I'm saying? This is a hobby. It's all about sharing the knowledge. Some people are going to like you, some people are going to dislike you, some people are going to think you're an asshole. Other people are going to be like, oh, you're the coolest guy ever, man. I take everything in a grain of salt. I love everybody out here that's doing the hobby, and that's why we do these videos. So for everyone that thinks I'm the stickler douche prick that just has this outgoing demeanor, dude, I live with my parents because it's easier on me to not live in a crazy I live in Tampa, Florida. It's really crazy around here. So for me, it's like they have a whole half of the house that they don't use, so I rented the entire back half of this house out. So if you think I don't pay rent here and I'm not doing those things and I'm just a douchebag rich boy, that is not the case at all. I make $10.50 an hour at my job. I rent out the whole half of this house, and I just do what I do, man. Most of the stuff has been donated to me, so definitely no rich kid. I keep hearing that for some reason, and it's absolutely not accurate. I never portray anything that I'm not. I try not to anyways. So they love to hate and hate to love you. I agree. But I am getting ready to move in with a girlfriend. I drive a $2,000 car that has a bad transmission. These are all things that I stress on a daily, so don't think that I am this kid that's just a blowout rich kid. It has nothing to do with it. I'm a 31-year-old man that has plenty of life problems. So there you go. Honesty at its finest. You're alright. Just learned there's a drone workshop during Coolidge near me. Nice. That's awesome. E-Drone, what's up? I actually just gave Ken Heron your cell phone number, man. I talked to him yesterday about charging. Well, I talked to you too. So yeah, he's got your number. He said that he just talked to an expert, but thank you for having his back, and he's definitely going to give you a call. So Ken Heron's going to give you a ring, man. That just happened like 10 minutes before I started this video, so there you go. So does anybody have questions? If you just popped in, please don't forget to hit the like button, man. YouTube is not being friendly to the content creators of late. Blame it on the hot peppers. Beyond trees. He messaged me and I got him my channel. Excellent. I wish I could get free stuff. Haha. Jason, You know, man, that's the other thing that bothers me. Let me just say, okay, I get a lot of people that say, well, you only do this for free stuff. That's actually not true. I started my channel because I wanted to make videos that were going to be helpful for everybody, and with that accompanied a partnership with YouTube, starting to make Google AdSense revenue, and then along with that came sponsorship offers. And so, I mean, why would you turn them down? It's just an opportunity to promote your channel more and test new products that are out there. So it's not that I do it for free products. If I did, I would be just saying, yes, everything is great that's sent to me, and that is not the case. When things are sent to me and they suck, I will cut it in half with a chainsaw in front of everyone on my video. So I have no love for sponsors if they don't send me products that I think are worth my time. I open them up, I fly them. If they suck, they suck. I'm going to tell you they suck, and I'm going to cut it in half with a saw or smash it up with a hammer. So I'm not nice to my sponsors. I'm here to be as honest as possible with the consumer market. That's what I'm here for. So if I keep losing sponsorships, it really bothers me not. I don't care. I want to make sure that product doesn't get pushed if it sucks. So yeah, there's a few other channels I can name that we all know that do that, and I'm just not going to be that guy. So free products are fun, man. It gets a little old after a while. You start getting all these toys and you realize every one of them has exactly the same features, and it just becomes kind of like this monotonous thing to do the sponsorships. And then after a while, if you keep that up, then they finally start sending you some cool stuff, like some cool RC trucks that are actually faster. But it's really hard to get companies to send you hobby grade stuff. You have to be one of those channels that has like 50,000 subs or higher to actually get cool stuff. I got the Gladius free because I did a lot, and I mean a lot of talking to Chasing Innovation, talking to them what I was going to do for their product, how I was going to use it. I was going to show it in my daily lifestyle. I do a lot of diving and stuff, and I told them this would be super helpful for me. This is not something I could afford in general and anytime soon, in my near future at all. And so I told them, I said, look, man, I have all these commercial companies around here that I can show this to. If I have one, I can show it to them. We can talk about how it works. I can show them the functionality and see if we can get you some business. So that's why they sent this. All the reviews coming forward are from me. They're from my thoughts, my process, all that fun stuff. And so that's what happened there. So like I said, take a chance, man. Reach out to some of these companies. See where things go. If you really think that you have it in you to do the review, reach out to the company. You know, sometimes the lions get together on the desert plain and they go, you know what? Today we're going to take down the big buffalo. Screw the weak, you know, screw the emotional problem buffaloes. We're going to take down the big buffalo. Who's with me? And sometimes you just have to commit to that. You know what I mean? You just got to say, you know what, I'm going to reach out to these companies. What's the worst that happens? They say no? You know what I'm saying? Real life, man. I go do with a lot. Hubson, oh man, all about the numbers, and there are so many great channels out there. It's hard to stand out. It is. It's extremely hard to stand out. Listen. It is really hard. There's a reason I push myself. A lot of people watch it. If there's one thing I could ask everyone to do, no matter if you're watching my channel or somebody else's channel, as soon as you click on their video, just push the like button. It helps that YouTuber. You have no idea how much. You really don't. You have no idea how much that actually helps that YouTuber just by pushing the like button. Okay? It really does. It changes their entire algorithm and helps them grow at a faster rate. When you pop in monotonously, you just watch a video and you're like, okay, and then you leave, you did not help that YouTuber one bit if they had decent content. Like, nothing. They spent hours making that video, editing it, taking the time to put it up, and you didn't support them. And that's the thing that I think a lot of people don't understand about content creators, is that support is everything. Show them if you like what they do and you enjoy their content, push the like button. It's the first thing you should do when you enter the room. If you enjoy it, push the like button. You're probably guaranteed a good video. And if you hate it by the end of it, change your thing over to a dislike. That's completely up to you. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to support the YouTuber, for real, the moment you enter somebody's live stream, somebody's video, just hit the like button. It takes a half a second. Boop, done. Watch the video. You know what I'm saying? That is the biggest thing you can do to support other YouTubers, to help them grow. It's a hard time on YouTube, man. All the help you can get. It's crazy. Hey, E-Drone. If you guys haven't subbed up to E-Drone either, very good channel. Very into the FPV scene. Hey, by the way, Ron's in here, The Adventures of Fat Man and Blobbin. We just got, well, we're going to pick it up. Are we picking it up Saturday, Ron? Should we tell him? Or should we wait and just make a video and have him go? What do you want to do? Well, thank you. I don't care. Okay, Ron says he doesn't care. Ron got a 4-wheeler, man. That's crazy. It's a fast one too. It's stupid fast. It's got a lot of upgrades. It's something that probably both of us are gonna die on. It's just gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. There'll be some good drone footage, and I think some trail riding and some donuts and some wheelies and some 2-wheel stands and some. That's gonna be fun. Burnouts. It's gonna be stupid. It is a very loud, very loud. It's a blapper. It's not a ding dinger. It's a blap blap blap. I think it's a 400. That's quick though. It's had a ton of work put into it. So, yeah, Dan, thank you. Oh, no problem, Ron. Glad we could get that solved. Anafi or Mavic? That's a toss up there, man. There are things I just really like about the Anafi. And there's things I really like about the Mavic, man. I can't give you a straight answer on that one. I really don't want to. I feel like that would just cause controversy for unneeded reasons. You know what, though? Oh, boy, this is rough. Because I'm going to get stabbed in the face either way. All right, Anafi. I like the ability to send the camera straight up and look at the sky. That's gangster. I don't care what anybody says. Where you at, DJI? Do that. Come on. I'm just saying. That's me. So, yeah, Kenny. I don't really mess with Hubsan products anymore. The only one I have is sitting on that shelf currently right up there, and that's the 109. Well, I take that back. The girlfriend has the 122D. The Flying DeLorean that I built also has the internals of the 122D inside of there. And inverted. I took the motors and inverted them, but yes, it does have the entire board inside there for the 122D and the Velcro strap to make the DeLorean fly. Other than that, I really have no Hubsan products, so yeah. One of those moments. So, but the Mantis is doing good. I think I was going to bring that up again too. I did change it out for the 25, 75, or 100, 25, 100, and 200 milliwatt FPV camera. It's doing very well. I wish I had put a little better TVL camera on there because it looks a little blurry when you're trying to hit air gates coming in extremely fast. You don't really see them until the last second, so that's kind of unfortunate. So, you know, Kenny, I'll tell you what, Kenny. Do this. Go on YouTube when this is over and search Drone Worship versus Hubsan. And then when you're done with that, search Drone Worship Hubsan Hitler video. And then you make up your mind afterwards of why I don't really mess with Hubsan anymore. I'll leave that to your discretion to see in your own mind why I don't do that anymore. So, have you seen the Bugs 3H with altitude hold? I have. I really wish they had never put that on there. So, my newest drone is Unique Breeze 4K. I like it, but it has limitations. Yes, there were lots of people saying that. So, I'm very curious if a Wi-Fi repeater would help the Unique Breeze. What is the Wi-Fi system on it? You know what, I'll just do some background research and see if I can just tell you whether a Wi-Fi repeater is going to help you get signal or not. Because I think the controller that comes with it is what? Just a Bluetooth controller? So what if you built something like I did with the Parrot FlyPad? If you're connecting to that through Bluetooth, which is what the Parrot FlyPad does, why can't you connect a Wi-Fi repeater to the 4K drone and send it on a much longer flight? I mean, I don't see what would, if it's all Wi-Fi based drone and it's just connecting to your Wi-Fi on your phone, or your phone's connecting to the drone through Wi-Fi and that's how you're flying it with a Bluetooth controller, then I believe you should be able to hook up a Wi-Fi repeater and boost that signal extremely far. So, food for thought. Kill the limitations. So anyways, guys, I'm getting ready to shut this down. I got to set up these Gladiuses. I got 2 of these things that need to be set up. That's the rest of my day here. It's almost time to start getting ready for work, but I got to unbox the rest of this, set it up, get it charged for tomorrow. hopefully we can take it out to the water and have some fun. So I use Wi-Fi repeater on my H2. Yes, Wi-Fi repeaters work great. They really do. You'd be surprised. Actually, the one that's on my bed currently over there pushes 500 milliwatts. That guarantees you probably almost 3 miles of range. And that was $16, and the alpha antennas are $8 a piece. I just put out a video this morning you guys should watch. If you haven't already, based on Parrot products, but the same thing should apply to any drone that you have that's Wi-Fi based. So, what does that say? My S6 video is coming once I learn how to fly the thing. I actually just got, well, she just bought the transmitter. My girlfriend just bought the R6 transmitter for the S6, so we'll be testing the R6 transmitter fairly shortly. You guys will actually get to see. Let me grab it. Wingsland S6 4K selfie drone. You guys haven't seen this in a while because I really haven't done much with it, but yes, and it's a little dusty. But yeah, there you go. I think S6. Yeah, 4K. I think it's 13 megapixel with optical flow and sonar on the bottom. And yeah, I had fun, but I've only been flying this with phone controls. Very solid little platform, I think, but it only is good if you buy the R6 transmitter with it. So that's what we're going to do. I've also been fighting with Wingsland, if anybody wants to know, about re-adding in stabilization features, because it seems to me when they first started this platform it actually had stabilized footage, and now it doesn't seem to be offered with the newest firmware, which is really kind of irritating to me. So I've been getting up their keister. I've also been doing a lot of background stuff with the AMA, fighting for our recreational rights as a hobbyist, and I've been sitting down with our local police department, talking with them about hypotheticals and how to deal with drone pilots and what to look for. I'm trying to save this hobby up, man. I'm trying to save it. I really am. I think we are chickadees on extremely thin ice here at this point as hobbyists, and if people don't stop doing really dumb shit, pardon my French, but seriously, it's going to be gone soon. It really needs to stop. So yeah, it's crazy, man. I'm in the background fighting for you, I promise. I'm sending messages to everyone. Whew. If they do away with 336, we're toast, man. We are done. It will be a strictly commercial use only for drones, and all you recreational pilots won't get to fly unless you get a commercial license, and the only time you'll be able to fly is if you're doing a commercial job. Think about that for a sec. It is happening right now. The FAA wants full control over the recreational hobbyists that fly drones. So start fighting. Seriously, get in touch with your AMA, get in touch with whoever you need to start putting out letters to the proper people, giving them your ideas, trying to solve problems. Let's make this a safer hobby so that it doesn't die. For real. So, Drone Worship, I'm out. Thanks for stopping in, guys. We just popped in. Please don't forget to hit the like button before I shut this down. And I gotta, like I said, I gotta set these up. And I'll catch you guys on the flip, man. Toodaloo. Hey Les, I know you say that, man, but you should check out that video here of late they just put out with Congress, man. Before I shut down, there's a whole video talking about a meeting that took place with everyone but the AMA. I think it was more like taxation without representation. It was really unfair to the recreational hobbyists what happened in that meeting. So if you haven't seen it, man, maybe I'll try to get that link and post it in the description of this video so you guys can see that. Give me like 10 minutes and I'll see if I can put it in there. I think you'll be like, what the hell? How did that happen without us? Why did we not have a say-so? Like, it's crazy. Alright guys, toodaloo.